And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Toronto Raptors as they go up against the Philadelphia 76ers here in Wells Fargo Center. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. D.A., take it away.
Thank you very much. Well, it may be hard to remember now, but Joel Embiid did miss his first 2 seasons due to injuries. He said, "It was rough. I think about what I went through and how it prepared me to be a better man. I really feel like I'm the process, and the process is about me. So every time I step on the court, it's all about having fun. I'm just enjoying my time in the league." Kevin, back to you.
A lot of depth in there, David. Thank you for that one. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Guard spots filled by Van Vliet and Trent. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. And for the 76ers, the stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Maxey out there with Harden, and it's Thibault in at the small forward. Now, here's Maxey. Harden outside. Six to shoot. Shot left block. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. And he drives in. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Love the strength on that drive by Fred VanVleet. He is tough and he's aggressive.
And along with production, this team really thrives on Van Vliet's leadership.
He sets a great example with his toughness, his dedication, and his teammates believe in him and believe they're going to win partly because of him.
Just another shot in his arsenal. Tobias with the mid-range jumper.
Pass to Van Vliet. Barnes trying to free himself up. Not enough on that one as it misses. Harden against Van Vliet. And the dunk by Embiid.
And you put the ball anywhere within a 3-foot radius of the rim, and Embiid's gonna go get it. And he's also coming with bad intentions.
Now here's Van Vliet. Siakam passes to Anunoby. Nobody near Barnes. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Siakam kicks to Trent. Back to Siakam. Barnes trying to free himself up. Bucket is good.
Strong finish. Siakam with great balance, able to complete the play through contact.
Pass to Maxey. Over to the wing. Siakam against Embiid. Passes it to Maxey. Got a piece of it. Van Vliet outside. Pulls up on the wing. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Maxey passes to Harden. Harris outside. Now the pass to Embiid. Shoots over Van Vliet. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Pass to Anunoby. Back to Trent. Toronto working the ball around now to the inside. And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Siakam. Van Vliet's got his second bucket of the night.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. And Steve, along with everything else he does, Van Vliet's effectiveness as a playmaker is key for this team.
It is, Kevin. He makes great reads, he makes the right pass, and he doesn't turn the ball over.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Paul Millsap is checked in for Embiid. George Niang comes in for Harris. Green is checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Korkmaz in for Maxey. Toronto, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Flynn, and it's sent back by Millsap.
And Millsap with great hands and the anticipation there to block the shot.
Harden, that's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Flynn. Pass to Mikhailuk. Launches a 3. They get the rebound. Achua. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Toronto's shooting their first free throw of the contest. And the free throw, no good. And it's Millsap with the ball for Philadelphia. On the wing, Green. He's guarded by Anunoby. And that one's good, Millsap.
Shrugging off the contact, Millsap would not be denied.
29 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Mikhailuk. No points in the game yet for him. Passes it to Flynn. Here's Mikhailuk. Down low. From the low block. Achua, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. 76ers ahead, up 2. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And a bit of a lull in the play of Joel Embiid. He sees the need to turn up the heat a bit.
I think I need to, be more aggressive. Just look to impose myself, just look to dominate. I guess I need to go back to having fun and just dominate.
And certainly Embiid has shown he can dominate.
MVP level talent. He's just got to bring it every time down the floor.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
They've got Korkmaz. He's out there with Harden. Paul Millsap out there with Green. And it's Niang in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
That free throw missing.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And he sinks the second. Here's Flynn. Here he goes. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The 76ers lead. Here's Korkmaz. Kicks to Harden. Offensive rebound. Millsap misses the layup. Raptors shooting about 42% so far. The pass to Anunoby. That one misses. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Green, the pass to Harden. Outside Millsap. There's Korkmaz, covered by Flynn. Right block shot. Another miss by Philadelphia. For Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. DA, thank you. Harden, that's good.
And for Harden, finishing through contact is just part of the job description. He gets bodied up almost every time he takes it inside.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Millsap. Harris comes in for George Niang. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Korkmaz. And Maxey subbed in for James Harden. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Pass to Thybulle. Pass to Embiid. 5 on the clock. And he converts the layup. And now a 5-point 76ers lead.
And the man just brings his lunch pail and goes to work. Well, what sets Embiid apart is he does it with such ease.
And the Raptors miss again. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Now, here's Trent. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Boucher finds Trent. Van Vliet right side. Van Vliet can't get that one to fall.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Raptors trailed by 7. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Barnes. Boucher with the ball. Van Vliet looking around. Over Harris. Rejected by Harris.
Great position on that play from Tobias, challenging the shot and getting a piece of it.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Ken Burge is checked in for Chris Boucher. And 1:01 left in the first half. Over to the left wing. Tipped away. Stolen by Van Vliet. 3-on-3. To the paint. Here's Birch. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
30 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Maxey passes to Embiid, and they double up Embiid. Shot clock at 6. Now, here's Thibault, covered by Van Vliet. And that one's good. Thibault.
That's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Lobbed up there for Barnes.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
Here's Maxey. And so it's Philadelphia with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So we got to keep shooting them. Hopefully we start making some of them.
Well, you can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They led by 2 after the first. Checking out the 76ers, Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
I have to applaud their offensive consistency. They're not wasting possessions or taking bad shots. That's a testament to their patience, their discipline. They're focusing on playing intelligent basketball.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Toronto.
This kind of defense won't cut it. You have to get yourself in a position to contest shots. This team's making the right reads and putting forth the effort. They've done neither, and their opponent is taking advantage.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Guard spots filled by Van Vliet and Trent. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. Raptors trailed by 6. Trent finds Anunoby. Barnes trying to free himself up. Fires for 3. It's good from long range. Barnes has got 5 now.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Harden the pass to Embiid. Now Thibault. Harris outside. There's the pass to Embiid. Back to Harris. Another shot, and Embiid lays it in. He's got 8.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Now, here's Trent. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Siakam kicks to Trent. Here's Anunoby. Rebound by the 76ers. And it's Thibault in the corner. Back to Harris. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Pass to Embiid. Here's Maxey. Back to Embiid. Picked him clean. Here's Van Vliet, the offensive rebound.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Harris passes to Harden. Back to Harris. And another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Harris has got his second basket.
A tremendous defensive rebounder. Harris getting it done at the offensive end that time.
And the Raptors call time here. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Paul Millsap is checked in for Embiid. George Niang comes in for Harris. And it's Korkmaz in for Matisse Thybulle. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Anunoby passes to Achua. Here's Mikhailuk. Looking for Young. He gets it there. 2 points. That one goes.
Backed by great length, I'd call Young a reliable interior scoring option.
Kicks it to Harden. Inside. And that one's good. Maxey.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Flynn with it. He's picked up by Millsap. Driving in, and the rejection by Harden.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's Maxey. It's rebounded by Mikhailuk. Raptors trailed by 7. Pass to Flynn. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Back to Young. He dishes it to Flynn. Just 5 to shoot. And he finishes nicely on the way.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Passes to Millsap. Harden against Flynn. And there's the pass to Niang. Dishes it to Millsap. Here's Korkmaz. And they'll get another chance. Millsap misses. Raptors trailed by 5. Anunoby passes to Young. Outside Flynn. A 3-ball. The shot comes out. Now the 76ers take it the other way. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Korkmaz. He's guarded by Anunoby. Kicks it out to Harden. From deep. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. So both teams making some changes here. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
7 seconds left in the third. Here's Van Vliet. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
And something that Harden continues to work on. That kind of defensive effort makes his coaches and teammates proud.
The third quarter comes to a close. 76ers lead by 5. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Philadelphia leading by 5. Korkmaz is out there with Harden. And it's Green. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Niang in at the power forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now, here is Harden. There's the 3. They get it back. Embiid. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And the strength of Embiid oftentimes just overwhelms the defense, able to absorb physical coverage and still finish. And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Now, here is Harden. Back to Korkmaz. Out to the right wing. Here's Embiid. Boucher with the rebound. Raptors trail by 7. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Trent. And he banks in the lane.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Here's Embiid. The Raptors getting the bucket. Pass to Korkmaz. 6 on the shot clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and it's Green missing. And for the Raptors, they're shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Trent can't hit. The 76ers leading by 5. Feeds it to Green. Embiid trying to break loose. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
For his career, more than half of Green's shots have been three-pointers, but he can also hurt you a little in the lane.
Toronto calls timeout.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Tobias Harris is checked in for the 76ers. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Korkmaz. Siakam is checked in for the Raptors. OG Anunoby comes in for Chris Boucher. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Maxey's checked in for Danny Green. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. This is it to Embiid. Back to Thybulle. Lets it go. Misses off the left iron. Raptors trail by 7. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
I'll tell you, Siakam's earned these opportunities. He can get you buckets when you really need them.
Embiid. Here's Maxey. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
The Raptors have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Now here's Barnes. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And the shot goes in.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Van Vliet against Harden to the right side. Embiid dishes to Harden. Embiid trying to break loose. Harden, no good. Raptors trail by 6. 1:14 left here in the fourth quarter. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Harden scanning the floor. The shot from the low post is good. Harden's got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers.
And that touch Harden has, making the floater look so effortless coming off his fingertips. What a baller this young man is. Anunoby, even though he's young, he looks like a veteran in the clutch.
And Philadelphia has possession. The Raptors getting the bucket. Maxey passes to Embiid. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. It's Harden with the drive, and it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Here's Van Vliet, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And now we've got the intentional foul. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
James Harden.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And what's incredible about Harden, he can dominate a game with the pass as much as the shots. So defensively, you have to prepare for both.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Toronto calls timeout. They're trailing by 8. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Here's Korkmaz. So the 76ers win it. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Hey, thanks very much, Joel. Quality night offensively. How do you evaluate your performance?
Efficiency-wise, I've been struggling a little bit lately, so, this game was about just letting the game come to me. And I felt like I did that. My teammates, we got through it. We got the win. That's the most important thing.
Winning ugly is better than losing pretty, right? Congrats. Thanks. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.